Hi friends, in this video I'll explain very important special features of Python. If you consider C programming language, it is functional programming language. Here we can't get the OOPS concept or scripting thing. If you are considering C++, Java, it is a object-oriented programming language. And if you go for Perl or shell script, these are scripting languages. Now listen, C programming language is missing the benefits of object-oriented programming language because it is functional programming language. Likewise, in Java and C++ also missing the benefits of functional programming language because it is a OOPS concept. In scripting language also, it will execute the script one by one. That's it. So every language having its own specific behavior. Then what is this Python specific? Is this functional programming language or OOPS or scripting language? Okay, I will explain. While developing the Python, Guido van Rossum borrowed functional programming language from the C programming language, and he also borrowed the object-oriented programming language, that is OOPS concept, from C++. Please don't tell Java because at that time of developing Python, Java was not there. So it is borrowed from C++. And Python is a now functional programming language, and also it is an object-oriented programming language. And also they borrowed the scripting language from shell script. Okay, and then he also borrowed modular programming features, that is modular programming features from modular 3. You're not required to worry about this one because we are not going to use this anywhere. This is outdated one. Okay, if from now onwards, if anyone asks you is Python is functional programming language or object oriented programming language or scripting language or modular programming, means you need to say Python is all rounder. It have both functional programming language, OOPS programming, object-oriented programming language, scripting programming language, and act as a modular programming features. Theoretically, okay, but practically we need some example to understand, right? Okay, modular programming feature is completely outdated, so I will not show going to show that this one. I will showing the remaining three, these three. Okay. First, what is scripting language? Scripting language is a group of lines will be there, it will execute one by one. No function concept, no class concept, just a group of lines execute one by one. I will show you that one. Here I am executing the script as print. This is Python is a scripting language. Okay. There is no function concept, oops concept. It will happily run. Now I will show the out. Legally start to. The reason is I mentioned the print P as a capital letter. To make sure it is a case sensitive, you need to mention everything as a case wise. Okay, now this will work happily. Python is a scripting language. Now next requirement is functional programming. It is very simple. Define a function and write a program and call the function name based on your requirement. This is a C language approach. What it means in C language, we will mention first we will define a function, right? Um, and then inside the function we will write some code, and after that we will call that code based on the function. We will call the function based on our requirement. Okay, I'll show this also. Here def f1, I am here mentioned f1 is my function name. Inside my function I am writing the same print python is the functional language. Okay, these lines of function contains 4 or 5 lines of code. Now you can call this function based on your requirement any number of times. Now I am calling this function as f1. Okay, now let me execute this code first. See this, Python is a functional language. Now I will explain. These are called as a declaring a function. Okay, and this type is calling a function. Okay, this is the best example for functional language. Okay, now I want to use Python as object oriented programming language as C++ and Java. So we can write a class, within a class define a method, create an object, and then we can call the methods related to that class. I will show you the example. Okay, as I mentioned, like in C++, we write a class. I mentioned the class name is a test, and inside the class, within the class, you define a method. The method name is m1, and created an object here t, and call the object with m1 here. Inside the method, I return this code. Okay. Now let's see whether it is executing or not. Here it is working. Here what I did right, I created an object for test class, and I am calling the test class object with the method. Okay, with m1. Now immediately you may ask several doubts like what is def, what is self, what is class. All these things I will explain in detail. Don't ask these doubts now. Just for basic idea I am explaining here. Okay. In the interview room, maybe there is a chance to ask this question: what is Python? Is Python is functional programming language or OOPS or modular or scripting programming language? Simply you have to tell Python is all-rounder. Python acts as every programming language paradigm. Next, most of the syntax used in Python are borrowed from C language and ABC language. C and ABC. ABC, AB is a 1989 terminology. Nowadays, no one know about that language. So, you guys clear in what is Python, which syntax is following, borrowed from which syntax the Python is using, and which programming paradigm is used, right? Okay, thank you.